I've been gone from Vloggerheads for the past few days. Well, sort of gone. My daughter was visiting. I did check in the morning, leave a few comments on Vloggerheads. I did post a video of us walking Megan, plus I had a little uncampaign video that I had. But yeah, I've been away, and I took her to the airport yesterday, so now I have a chance to do some catching up. One of the first things I saw was a vlog from Hans, and he was talking about conversations, you know, vlogging, not dying, and people having conversations back and forth with video. So I thought I'd start this out by talking with Hans, and I'm going to show you something first. Alright, so if you look at that hose, you can see the lime deposits on the outside. Obviously it needs a new hose washer on the hose. Hans was talking about his water filter that he has on at his sink. Well, here in Missouri, a good part of the state, everything underground is limestone. Well, yeah, there's natural minerals. Southeastern Missouri is heavy with lead mines, but yeah, limestone. So, I mean, unless drinking water is source, unless drinking water has a source as a river, which of course is filtered, well then it's going to come from the ground, and with all this limestone, yeah, you need a water softener. Well, when we got this house, the people hadn't been using their water softener for a very, very long time. There was no salt in the water softener. That's how the water softener works, with salts. And the faucets, around the faucets, had scale all the way around them, all the way around the base of the faucets. Well, this is a new faucet that I put in, but like all around in here, and this would have been coated. On the other faucet, it was coated with lime and scale. So first thing we did was start using the water softener again. Well, you can't really drink that water. You know, it's got the salts in it. It doesn't taste very good out of a water softener. So I put in this triple osmosis water filter, which is right here. It's this device here, which, as you can see, has quite a bit of water pressure. Yeah. And what that is it's down here. There are 3 filters. 1, 2, 3. And the water is filtered and put into this storage tank, which has a bladder in the bottom with 7 pounds of pressure. So it has that pressure to push the water up and out. Now, it is in a way wasteful. I think it makes 1 quart of water from 3 quarts, something like that. So, and the water with the sediments that it filters out goes into the drain. There's a line that goes into the drain. But it's very good, clear water, and it makes great coffee. Great coffee, which is something else we're talking about, Hans. And I use a French press, which I've talked about before, and I try to use, there's a coffee shop in town that I get my beans from. And but however, my daughter was visiting, and she brought me Tim Hortons because she knows I've been jonesing for Tim Hortons coffee. I mean, I'm not a coffee shop person, but I really do like Tim Hortons coffee. So, yeah. Conversations. Now, vlogging won't die. There's always conversations going on. There's one right there. See that? That is a flag from northern Italy, from a friend I have conversed with online and in chat and Skype. So, yeah, of these paintings on the wall. They're the result of a conversation. All came out of vlogging. Those are done by Ron Shira, one of our friends here at Bloggerheads. So yeah, conversations. Anyway, on to another topic. I did take my daughter to the airport yesterday. She came on Saturday, stayed till Thursday. Of my 3 children, she's the one who's visited me most often. It was her 4th visit. And we had a really good time. I always enjoy spending time with her. And I understand that these visits will be less frequent in the future because, well, she's done with college, headed for the job market, and plus she wants to go on for her master's. So finding the time for something like this is going to be more difficult for her in the future. I know that. You know, it's kind of interesting. I've been in Missouri over 2 years now, and you know, I'm learning as I go, learning more and more about the state, about the area, things that Bonnie is telling me and showing me, plus what I've read. But sometimes it seems like I can learn just as much when we have visitors. You know, I do a little more research. I want to make those visits interesting, not boring. You know, places to visit and things to see. When my son and daughter-in-law and granddaughter visited back in June, we went and visited one of the cave systems here in Missouri. Missouri's known for caves. They're all over the state, so I guess it's probably hard to find a bad cave, you know, I mean, if they're something that people have explored. And yeah, it was great. It was pretty cool. It was really interesting. So now when my daughter visited, I wanted to do something similar. So I did a little more research, found another cave, wanted to do something different, but the same. And this cave was just as good as the one we had gone to back in June. But the presentation was a lot better, I think. So that worked out really well. It was pretty cool. When she visited a year ago in October, that was her last visit a year ago. So as you can see, they're becoming thinner. Yeah, when she visited back then, we went to Warm Springs Ranch. That's the Budweiser Clydesdale breeding facility. And she's always been into horses and horseback riding. Not that she's going to ride a Clydesdale, but she, on one of her previous visits, she had asked about going there, but they have a limited season, and the window just wasn't right, but it worked out when she came to see us last October, so we went there, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm learning more and more about the state, and sometimes it takes visitors to show me more in the show me state. How we did that. Yeah, so here I am, conversing, just talking, showing you things, telling you things, sharing, yeah. Well, that's it for today. Ciao, folks. Vlog on.